Hello friends, today we will study about the site selection for the hydroelectric power plants. There is a foundation required for the hydroelectric power plant, so it is very much important about site selection is considerable. So choice of the location for the hydroelectric power plants, because several foundation structure are involved there, like dams, conduits, intakes, surge tank, powerhouse, and many other things. Transportation also. So there is a no easy answer to the question raised, which is suitable site for the hydroelectric power plant. So there is not exactly the question arises to which factors we can consider over the site selection, but there is a alternatives, layouts and alternative solutions we can see for the selection of the height, site selection, and before and adapting these all alternatives. In between these, most economical and most favorable or most desirable location is selected by the experienced engineer. So the scope of the site investigation depend partly on availability and existing of the published data. The data which is published by the particular surveyors is important. So it is common practice for the site selection of the hydropower plant for both the office study and the site investigation to be carried out in two main stages while selecting the site of the hydropower plants. One is the primary preliminary investigation and second one is the final investigation. So the preliminary investigation is to provide sufficient information to find out the practicability of the proposed scheme or choose between the alternative schemes. The primary data is provided limited sites data which can be we can choose from these available data. So the preliminary design and estimation can be prepared and recommendation are made with reasonable confidence. Means, there also will be the risk. So the final investigation include the detailed exploration of the recommended site which are recommended during the primary investigation. So final investigation is done in the detailed investigation is done in the final investigation. So establish the complete suitability and enable the final design. And these investigation, both primary and the final, may include hydrological investigation, topological investigation, and geological investigation. So once the location of the power plant is chosen, the exact position of different component will be fixed after careful consideration of the following factors. Means once we choose the site for the construction of the dam, then position of the different components will be fixed after the careful consideration of the photographic images and other that. So requirement of a head and the following factors are important while different components position. Requirement of head, flow availability and storage capacity, how much requirement we required, how much head we required, flow, how much is the flow, character of foundation, particularly for dam, if we construct a dam, which type of foundation is there, topography of that particular purpose location, arrangement and type of dam, intake, surge tank, powerhouse, availability of the material, which type of material we are using for the construction, which type of transportation facilities are there, and the overall, that is the most important, is the overall project and period required for the completion, cost of the project. So the in hydrological investigation, basically we see in this hydrological investigation is the water availability, the capacity of the storage of the water at particular site, the head, how much the head will be available after construction, load center from the plant and approach to the site by rail and road, means the transportation facility. So the availability of the water site must be available, because constructing the site we must know how much water will be available at the particular site. It is not always possible to run out the data to propose site, but data considering the rainfall over the large catchment area is always available. So depend on this rainfall and catchment area, there is availability of water can be defined. Second one is the water storage. It is always necessary to store the water for continuous generation of the power, because as there is a wide variation in rainfall during the year, as we know that we living in India, so rainfall is not for the whole year. It is particularly particular months where the rainfall is uh, there, for heavy rainfall, slow rainfall. So there is always the variation in the rainfall during the year. So the storage capacity can be calculated with the help of mass curve or the minimum quantity of the available water for the available storage capacity. So the how much water we can store and how much water is available during the rainfall, that on that basis the water storage can be uh, justified. So the third one is the water head. Availability of the water head depend upon the topography of the area, which type of area is there. The an average increase in the head of a given output reduces the quantity of water to be stored, and then for the capital cost of the plant. So in order to find out the most effective and economical head, it is necessary to consider all the possible factors which may affect it. Fourth one is a groundwater data. Underground movement of the water is an important factor, because to prevent the leakage, and depend on the leakage, the groundwater data is we have to take into the consideration. This data is a primarily importance in the design to cut off which have sunk through the permeable overburden. So the second one is the topographical investigation. The generally desirable data for the topographical feature of the whole catchment area should be mapped sufficiently with alternative schemes to be planned and compare. The mapping of the catchment area is done with level counter 3 to 6 meter interval or 70 to 150 centimeter interval, or it can be done either by the ground surveying or aerial surveying is the photographics. So aerial surveying or photographic is the most popular for larger area or a difficult terrain. So we can take the photographs, and after that we can select the particular areas where the equipments to be mounted, which can be advantageously compared to the alternative sites. So last one is the geological investigation. The objective is to provide the most accurate picture of the ground character on which purpose hydroelectric work to be constructed. So the selection of suitable site depend on the following factors: side of basin, narrow outlet for the less volume, strong foundation should be there, opportunity for the building is safe and imply spillway, impound water should be submerged, valuable mineral agricultural lands, availability of the material for constructing the dam, the cooperation between the engineers, geological, hydrological and soil specialists is necessary to select the most desirable and healthy sites for the power plants. I mean, all the factors we have to consider by doing the surveying. We have to consider the all the factor while selecting the hydroelectric power plant. Thank you.